What's going on, friend? We are going over some advice to help you maximize your CrossFit Games Open. Let's go. To start off, I wanted to give you some general advice and kind of walk you through a timeline of what going through an open workout might look like. My typical approach is to take a light day on Thursday, kind of do some sort of an active recovery. I like to do the workouts on Friday after I've kind of given a night to kind of think through the workout. I've seen someone else do it. So I'll usually end up doing those Friday afternoon. And then I will actually continue to train after I do the workout and kind of train throughout the weekend. Then on Monday, if absolutely necessary, I'll consider redoing the workout, but only if it's absolutely necessary. What should I be doing with the days leading up to the open? I like to continue my normal routine throughout the week. I like to make sure that I'm still training on Tuesday and Wednesday. I just make sure that I taper back a little bit on Wednesday, have a recovery day on Thursday, and make sure that I'm ready to go when it comes on Friday. There is an alternative approach. Some people who are really gonna look to maximize the open might wanna take an approach of taking Wednesday off completely to let your body recoup, get the body primed and ready to go again on Thursday, and then consider hitting it, whether it be Friday morning or Friday afternoon. And I think that would really help you maximize your body and how it feels. So then the question becomes, what should I do on Thursday as an active recovery day? I love hitting EMOMs during active recovery days. And so what I will typically do on the day before is I'll do something like an EMOM, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. If I'm really feeling fancy, maybe I'll take it to 25. But I like to pick 5 movements and keep the dynamic range spread out. So I'm not just hammering one group. And I'll usually load that up with just cardio movements, monostructural movements, spike, row, ski, run, burpee, kettlebell swing, and I will build out a workout. So I would recommend something like this for you, doing an EMOM 15, maybe row 10 to 15 calories, spike 8 to 12 calories, 10 burpees, 15 kettlebell swings. And then one of the things that could be a really good option is taking that last minute, the 5th movement, and tossing in a movement that you have kind of typically seen throughout the open. Maybe it be toes to bar, maybe it be muscle up, hang dumbbell clean and jerks like we saw last year, which was a new movement, or handstand walk. And spend some time practicing it, because you never know what Dave Castro and the CrossFit Games crew are gonna throw at you this year. So make sure you're comfortable and accustomed to the movements that could be thrown at you. Don't hammer too many reps, just do like 15 to 30 seconds of it and then move on. Another big question that I get a lot with the days leading up to the open is, what should I be doing with my nutrition? I don't change much, if anything at all. I really like to keep a consistent routine throughout the open, and I think that it's gonna be important for you to do the same. There's a reason why your routine is set the way it is. Don't make any big changes. That takes us to the day of the open. This is where the fun happens. Have your mental approach dialed in. This is gonna set you apart. This is also gonna help maximize and make you have the most fun that you can possibly have during the open. That's what the open is all about, is having fun and enjoying the experience. So here's my suggestion for you. Identify who you are, what you want, and why you're doing the open. Then surround yourself with a group of people who are doing the same thing, and go get after it. Have fun doing it, smile, high five, and just enjoy the process. When it comes to your nutrition on the day of the open, have some sort of routine in the morning. Here are a couple things that I like to make sure that I do leading up to the workouts to really make sure that my body is primed and ready to go. I have my normal breakfast. We make our scramble every morning. I love it. I make a cup of coffee. I can just kind of get in the right mindset and do my normal journal time and quiet morning, and then I get after it. But if you're not completely confident in your nutrition approach going into it, here is just 2 little tips that I like to use for myself. About 60 to 90 minutes before the workout, I make sure that I take in somewhere between 30 and 60 grams of a complex carbohydrate. That could be something like a sweet potato, brown rice, quinoa, something of that nature. And then 20 minutes before my workout, I actually will start drinking my pre-workout shake, but then I also take in some simple carbohydrates about 20 minutes before I start the workout. This might be something like applesauce, banana, white rice. And if it tickles your fancy, maybe you do some gummies. I don't know. Something that is a quick hit to the blood sugar, just kind of spike that and make sure that your glycogen levels are nice and ready to go, so you can just completely deplete them, because you know the open workout's gonna crush you. But enjoy it, it's fun. There are also plenty of carbohydrate supplements that you can take. FNX has a great carb drink. I put the specific products that I take below. Check those out if you want. And right about that 20-minute mark before your workout, you should be in your warm-up routine. About 30 minutes out from my event, I like to hop on the bike for 10 to 15 minutes just to get the blood flow going, make sure that I'm nice and warm and primed and ready to go. Once I get get off the bike, I'll actually go through a hip routine. Really think that the open has a tendency to attack two muscle groups, your hips and your shoulders. So I'm gonna make sure that my hips are nice and warmed up, and I'm also gonna make sure that my shoulders are nice and warmed up. For my hip and shoulder routine, I personally just use Cross Imagery and I do their protocol. I put a link to their stuff below. You can check that out if you want to. And then after I've made sure that my hips and my shoulders are warmed up, I actually start going through the specific movements that I'm gonna see in the workout. I wanna make sure that if I just need to touch a couple more movements one more time to make sure that the movement pattern is honed in, I'm gonna do that. Now, one of the questions may be, which open workout are you doing? Are you doing the RX version or are you doing the scaled version? Both are a great workout. You're going to have fun and you're going to enjoy it, and it's still going to hurt either way you look at it. So don't get too hung up on if you're doing the RX or you're doing the scaled. For some people, you might say, well, I can't do muscle ups and I can't do double unders. That's totally fine. That's what the scaled division is for. I recommend hitting the scaled workout really hard, really well, and getting an open score. Then later in the week, if you want to give the RX version a try, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and give it your best shot. See if you can get that first muscle up. It's so epic watching people get their first muscle up or hit their first string of 10 double unders, or who knows, maybe this year is gonna be the first time you do some handstand walks in the open. It's going to be fun either way you look at it, so don't get too hung up on it. Just get prepared and then go give it your best effort, because that's what it's all about. Enjoy it with people, have fun, slap hands, just have fun. And then there's the aftermath. This can be one of the hardest parts of the open. Just hit your workout and there was a flood of emotions that came over you. Did I do good enough? Did I attack it right? Stop, smile, be proud of your effort, be proud of your attempt and your struggle. That's the best part, is challenging yourself to see what you're capable of. So make sure you're having fun with that, but also make sure you're taking some steps to recover as fast as possible. I recommend hopping on a bike or a rower very easily and just flushing out the body for 5 to 10 minutes. Maybe do a little bit of foam rolling after that. I really want to make it clear that you should give that first attempt your best effort. You should be selling your soul, giving everything you have on that first attempt. That should ideally be the one and only time that you have to do it. We want to save redos for absolute have-tos. I don't want to see people hitting it Friday morning, Saturday afternoon, might as well do it on Sunday because, you know, I got to work on Monday, and then I have a lunch break, I'm going to do it on Monday too. And all of a sudden they've done the workout 4 times and they're destroyed. That's also going to affect next week's workout. So make sure that you don't get caught in that routine. If this is your biggest chance of qualifying for the games and you're selling out 100%, you're probably gonna wanna bank on the fact that you're going to redo the workout on Monday. So make sure that you're prepared and ready, learning from the strategy and approach that you took on Friday so you can maximize your workout again on Monday. For those of you who are just doing the open to have fun, don't fret about making sure that you have to redo the workout. If you get to Monday and there's a friend who's redoing it and they want you to do it with you, yeah, sure, let's jump in, let's have some fun, let's enjoy community. But at the end of the day, it's about having fun, enjoying the experience, and challenging ourselves. All right, let's have some fun. I went to Instagram and asked people what some of the questions are that you have. We'll do a quick lightning round. Question number 1. How old was I during my first open? And I believe I was 22 years old. Was I 22? For August, yep, I was 22 years old. What was my best open finished? I finished 28th in 2015. What was my favorite open workout? I think back in 2015, 15.1 was my favorite open workout. It was a deadlift, snatch, toes to bar workout. And I think the first time that they added the 15.1 A and B, and then right after the workout, a max clean and jerk. I loved it, a lot of fun. What was my least favorite workout? I think it was 16.1, where we had to do lunges, 25 feet, chest to bar pull-ups, lunges back, burpees over the bar, back. It was rough. Why should I sign up for the open if I'm still just going to do the workouts anyways? That's a great question. Why I think you should sign up for the open is because you can really utilize and leverage the CrossFit Games leaderboard. It's all about community, and that's where you can have a lot of fun, create custom leaderboards, compare yourself to people worldwide. Maybe you have some friends over in another country. It's a lot of fun. I really think you should sign up for the open. It's worth your 20 bucks, trust me. What is my go-to song? I don't know that I have a specific go-to song, but if you tossed on Gangster's Paradise, I sure as heck am able to sing that whole entire thing. I love that song. When does the open begin? This week, friend. Probably go sign up. Starts on Thursday. Question coming in from Matt O'Keefe himself. Do I have to do the open? Yes, you have to do the open. Oh, Keith. As a brand new baby CrossFitter, is it worth doing the open if I have to do it scaled? Absolutely. It's about challenging yourself and having fun with the community, your friends, and the people around you. What movements should I be practicing? I don't know exactly what movements are going to show up in the open, but I do know that these 5 movements may have shown up in every workout. Oh, not every workout. These 5 movements, I think, have shown up in most of the opens since 2011, if not all of them. And that's the double under, some version of a snatch, toes to bar, thrusters, and muscle ups. So if you really want to maximize your open, you might look at those 5 movements and practice those. Has your approach to the open changed at all with the new qualification process? For me personally, not really. Kind of the approach that I'm taking this year is actually mimicking a lot of what we have done in years past, because there is a set standard that the season has kind of followed through the years. We tried to make sure that we followed kind of a similar process. So we'll approach the open in a similar way, look at doing a competition in May. So we're kind of creating a regionals-esque feel, and then get ready for the games. And remember guys, don't stress over it. This is about enjoying people and community, really challenging ourselves and seeing how far we can take ourselves. Remember, at the end of the day, we're just exercising really fast. So have fun with it. For those of you who are wondering, I will be doing tips and strategies videos for each open workout, so make sure that you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on those. I will be releasing those Thursday night so you guys are ready to go on Friday. If you guys have any questions that I was not able to address in this video, please leave a comment below. I would love to address those in the comments and answer any specific questions that you guys have if I can. So friend, go crush that open workout. Have fun doing it. This is getting really wordy.